Hey there, welcome back. Meg Miller here. So this is the blog building video tutorial, and I hope you're enjoying yourself so far. So we just got our theme installed, we got our plugins installed, and we're all ready to start manipulating your WordPress page. So what we're going to do is go ahead and log into your WordPress dashboard, and we're going to build your first page. We're going to build a very simple, super basic about page. So you can talk about yourself, you can talk about your business, about your blog, whatever it is that you're wanting to build this website for. Don't worry too much about what's going to go on it. Just pick a nice picture and a little bit about yourself in text, and that way we'll have something to put on your blog. So if you need to pause this video to do that, just pick out a nice high resolution picture if you can, and just a little bit about yourself, and we'll get that installed on your page. And then in the next video after this one, we'll learn how to make it really awesome. Okay, so let's just get started. Go ahead and log into your dashboard.
Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do, we're in your dashboard, is we're going to come over to Pages. And you'll see you have a sample page here. We're going to go ahead and put that in the trash and add a new page. Just a second to address the theme. For right now, I did choose the basic mobile theme, and the reason I'm asking each of you to use this theme is so that it's easy for you to follow along with the videos. So after you're finished with the training, you'll be a lot more equipped with the information that you'll need to choose a new theme and customize it exactly to your needs. Or, if you end up loving your website when you're done building it on the mobile theme, then keep it that way and just add content as often as you want. But just a little quick word on that. So anyway, go ahead and click here and enter your title, which is About. You're going to make an About page. And the way that I typically build a page, a website, is I publish everything immediately so I can test it live. So I'm going to just go ahead and title this About. I'm going to scroll down and hide the title, and I'm going to click Publish. And right now it is going to be an empty page. So let's go and click View Page. And as you can see, there's a blank site with simple sidebar and no content. So let's go back to your dashboard. So now this page has been published, but there's no menu. I'll explain that later. So you don't have to worry about anybody viewing your information before you're ready for them to see it. Okay, so this is how you get back. You go to your name here, you would go to dashboard is what it would say, then you would come here to pages, and your about page is going to show up. So we're going to click on that, or you can click edit. And there are some different templates you can use. You can do a full width page, so let's see what that would look like. We can do a full width and it would have no sidebar. So always click update before you try to view your page. And so let's view the page. And now we have a completely blank theme, no information, no content, no sidebar, and no title. So we're going to go back to our dashboard, and we're going to go back to pages and edit our about page. And we're going to quickly learn how to use that page builder that we installed. Okay, so the page builder plugin looks like this. You can use a pre-built layout to get started. I don't recommend it because you're going to want to learn the how and the why of adding content to your website so that you can always keep it up to date and you're not going to have to worry about changing everything just to change a couple of things. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to add a row. And on this row, there are lots of different options. I have 2 columns so far. You can change that here. So you can have 1 column that goes 100% of the way. You can have 3 columns that are divided equally, I am actually going to make 3 columns divided unequally. And I'm going to have 70% in the middle. So did you see how I did that? You click here on this number, enter a number. So you could even just start with 70 in the center, and then you just hit enter, and it's going to come up and automatically make these columns the proper side. If you want different ratios, you can choose different ratios here. Okay, so that's that. Click set if you want it even. We don't want it even. We want 70, just like that. And we're going to insert. Now we have 3 columns, and what we're wanting to do here is add a widget. So these are some of your widgets that you have installed. I am going to use the visual editor quite a lot, and see it put it here, and that's not where we want it. So we're just going to grab this and we're going to move it over into this center column, and we are going to go to edit. Here we are. And we have a blank space to add some content. So now, what are we going to do? We are going to add some design. So let's go over here to design, and we are going to select a background image. Go ahead and choose something that makes sense for you. Maybe it's a picture of yourself, maybe it's a meaningful quote. I'm going to choose this one for now. And you're going to want to just upload that into your media library. And you're going to choose done. We want this as a cover image, and select done, update, and let's view our page. Okay, so as you can see, nothing happened. Now, I know you're probably panicking a little. Don't worry. We're going to come up here. We're going to go straight to Edit Page. It's going to bring us right back in, and this is how we're going to fix that. So we are going to enter a spacer. Right now, the spacer height is defaulted to 20 pixels. We want to make it 600 pixels. So click Done, Update, and View Page. And there it is. Now, if yours doesn't fit, if you need it to be bigger or smaller, if your picture is more, short and long, more like a landscape or a panoramic kind of picture, then you would want to alter the height of the spacer so that it fits. So that is my picture. So that looks amazing. Okay, so edit page. And now we're going to add some more content. So let's add another row. And we actually do want this one to be 2 columns that are 50-50, be even. So let's insert those. And now we're going to add a widget. And again, I primarily use the visual editor for anything. You can use just regular text or HTML. It's got a visual, what you see is what you get. And so this is another thing that will save you a lot of time. If you know that you will be making a few rows or even just 2 with Visual Editor, before you do anything, you can duplicate and drag that here. Okay, so now we are going to enter some information about you. Okay, now this is going to be very, very basic to begin with, so basically you can just tell your story. Okay, so let's paste this in and hit done when you're finished adding your text, and then add the other half of your text. So whatever you write, you're going to try and split it into two columns, and you're going to want them to look relatively even. So if you write this in a like Word, Microsoft Word, or a text editor, you can do a word count, then find kind of the middle and split it up that way. So I am just going to paste a few more in there and we'll see how we came out. And so we're going to update, and then we are going to view page, and there is our picture, and there is some text. Now, see, I did much more on one side than the other, so to avoid that, write everything in one document, count the words, and then split it evenly between the two sides. Okay, so this is very, very, very basic information. You have a very, very basic page that is about you. Maybe you have a picture of yourself or your family or whatever you would like here, maybe your business or your storefront, and just some basic information. Of course, it doesn't have to be this long or this much. And I know it doesn't look too pretty right now, but we will be learning in some of the later training videos how to make that look amazing.
Okay, so it's a little complicated. It's not super difficult. I think that all of you out there who are watching this can probably handle anything that I'm about to throw your way. However, just know this. So this is the end of the super basic training. You're going to go on to a little bit more advanced stuff in the next video. So you should be really proud of yourself and you should be really excited because a lot of people they just couldn't even imagine building their own website, and you have basically already done that. So like I said, the next video is going to be a little more advanced, and I really, really look forward to seeing you on this next video. We're going to make your website look awesome. All right, so I will see you on the next video. Aloha!